everybody, welcome to Discard and Draw. I'm Jared, and today we got my brother Bran and our buddies RJ and Jeremy, and we're playing more ESO Veteran Dungeon style again. Bran, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're doing Vaults of Madness, which I'm going to be honest, I'm a little upset about because today started the Imperial City event in Cyrodiil. So
Yep.
if you do any of the daily quests in Cyrodiil, or if you defeat either of the final bosses in the two Cyrodiil dungeons, which is the prisons and the White Gold Tower, you get a reward crate plus tickets, event tickets. And no, wait, I think you only get the tickets for the dailies, but you get a reward crate, you get a bunch of extra stuff. And so if we had done this dungeon last week, these next 2 weeks, we would be doing the two Imperial City dungeons, and
that would make
probably
more
worked
sense.
out really nicely with the event, but I didn't realize they were doing the event. So here we are.
So here's a question. Why don't we just do those then right now?
Mostly because I have the Undaunted quest for this dungeon. And I think RJ needs something out of here. Is that right, RJ?
Mm-mm.
Was it this one? Which one did you need something out of? Because I don't remember.
Celine's Web. I got it last week.
Oh, did you get? Okay, so you got everything.
And then Frostfault or whatever.
Oh, that's later. That's later.
Yep.
So I think there's Vaults of Madness. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think
crap.
the monster head in this dungeon is important for some reason.
Okay, I gotta get my
That's the monster.
stuff on. Where are you?
Everyone make sure you're fooded up.
Yes.
Your food.
I mean, if we blow through this dungeon, we can always do the Imperial City, one of them.
I'm not gonna do that.
I really want to
I'm
get to
doing
the
that.
chest. No! Dang it. It lies to me.
You doomed yourself by coming here. You know that, don't you?
No, I don't.
Well, I
Come in,
do now.
Elizabeth.
You need to post a
still don't-
sign out
Hold on.
front, dude.
Hold
There's
on.
not a way to... where's
Hold
the
on.
freaking-
Excuse me, Gusto.
Hello.
Return it to you
Dude, how do we open the... I forgot how to open...
Wait.
Just wait for it, or...
I'm gonna wave at him.
A row?
There we go.
Thanks. How did you open it?
I rolled towards it?
He just
Oh,
waited.
okay. I
It was
didn't think about
time.
doing that. I'll do that next time.
It was time.
It just works.
It just works. You know what else just works, by the way? The worst game in the history of games, Madden 21.
I was gonna say Madden 21 works.
Yup. It hit the lowest score ever for Metacritic.
Yes.
Spoiler alert,
Ever.
it doesn't work.
Oh,
They
it's so
say- okay, why was it bad? Like, give me the rundown.
Well, first off, isn't it
First of all.
amazing that a game that is literally the exact same game from last year has more bugs? How does it even work? They didn't do anything to it.
Didn't
I
they,
can't
add,
wait to look if it's got more bugs.
didn't they add the yard? The,
Oh, yeah,
the
well,
yard?
Yeah, that BS way to get
Well,
more money from microtransactions. That's all it is.
Yay, microtransactions.
Yeah, it's basically
they
it's a
did
free-to-play
fix
game.
Ultimate Team. They did fix Ultimate Team, so there's that.
The person who made Ultimate Team deserves to be tortured in hell for the rest of eternity.
He's now actually head of parts of EA.
He's the
I'm
CEO of
he
EA
probably
now.
is. I think you're dead
Probably
on. Like,
No, he actually is. There's
yeah, they worship him.
Ultimate, FIFA Ultimate Team, like they realize how much money they can make off of that. So
So
Is he
basically,
5 hours for EA?
it's so bad, and they hash stuff together so quickly that
Ooh.
there's one screenshot that shows stuff on the sidelines with a Madden 20 logo on it, and then when you zoom out, the stands have Madden 19 on it
Oh, jeez.
in the same picture.
Oh, my
In
God.
the same picture. So they did 0 changes to franchise mode, like literally nothing. They changed not a single thing to franchise mode. it's the same as that game. Like even coding, because people, you know, it's on PC now, so like people are breaking over the code for it, and they didn't touch it one bit.
Nope. Well,
They didn't.
I mean,
They didn't even
something for
reskin it.
bugs, so.
Well, that's what people don't understand. They think they may have used like an
Older
earlier
version?
build. Yes. I'm not
Oh
even
my
kidding.
gosh.
People are starting to think they used an older version to do Man 21 for some weird reason. It's the only way it would make sense that.
Oh, I
have
died.
Well,
bugs to get
here's,
rid of.
here's also the thing. Like the new generation, new consoles will be coming out. Not that
Give me one
not
second.
that in a pretty soon time, so they didn't want to really spend too many resources trying to build new engines based off that. So they've already got 20 out there. Go ahead and like try to update it as cheap as possible. Get that out the door. So when PS5, Xbox, whatever the hell comes out, you can do a quick res upgrade for $60 or $50 or whatever. And then 2022 comes out. That's going to be the big, oh, look at our new engine and look
Oh my
at all
gosh,
this
I
great
died
stuff
again.
we can do.
Yeah,
That-
he
that-
like has an auto kill or something.
Yep.
Oh,
And he
you
keeps
got it.
targeting
Oh.
me with it, apparently.
While you're the healer.
The jerk. They're
So-
learning.
So that's
Oh.
why you see Madden 21 right now, like such
Yeah.
crap.
But here's the thing. It's been like that for 10 to 15
Oh, yeah.
years.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
Madden's gone downhill like hell.
it's sad
Forever.
when people are showing like, well, for one thing, if someone broke, like I said, broke down the code, found out that their engine isn't physics based, it's event based, which means, let's say,
What?
like your player. So basically, let's say this: your player fumbles a football. So
All right, so
in other games that aren't Madden, so like All Pro 2008, we're talking, 2008, 12 years ago, and that's not Madden. It was physics based. So like, if the other team's player hits like your right arm that has the football in it, okay, you fumble. With Madden, it creates an event.
Ah,
And I know it doesn't. It sounds very technical, and it's.
something's going on. Help!
Yeah.
Help! 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 Help!
What- I don't know what's.
I don't know what's going on.
Whatever. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Okay, I'm okay.
We're all fine here. It's all fine. It's all fine. But yeah, basically,
It works.
Madden is event based, which means that it's luck of the draw. It has nothing to do with skill at all. And when you start thinking about that, like, there's these Madden tournaments that have $500,000 on the line. It's literally luck of the draw at that point. It's not skill based. So it's not even like, I mean, some of it's the percentage of, how good your player that you have is good at not fumbling. Okay, I get that. But like, it doesn't matter, because even if you do something that would normally not allow you to fumble, it doesn't matter. It's just literally luck of the draw, RNG. So, and the whole thing is they've always said that it isn't, but people broke up the code and like, yep, you guys are lying, and then they show you like how it works.
They're like, just kidding.
Yep,
They're
So,
like, you
they're in hot
gotta.
water for that.
Before anything else is said, I would like to tell our watchers or whoever's looking at this right now to start a fun drinking game. Anytime any one of us says it just works, take a shot.
Yes,
They'll be dead.
we're gonna literally kill our fan base.
Basically, yes. Basically, that's the idea here.
I don't want to kill the peoples.
And we'll call it the It Just Works drinking game.
That's right.
Well, you have that power in your hands.
I know, but it's, you just shouldn't do it. I might not be the hero we want, but I'm the hero we need.
Nope, what I think they should
Better
really do
thing.
with Madden, like to really change it up. They kind of going on a little bit of tangent, but the Yakuza games, I've been playing through those recently, or playing the first one, I should say. And they're already on Yakuza 7, which is coming out, which is going to be a turn-based RPG.
Nice.
What? I did not know that.
Yes,
that's
yes,
weird.
Huh.
yes. It is completely changing out the entire game and dynamic. So I think they should do that with Madden. Actually change it to a real-life sports RPG.
It's a turn-based.
I'm
I
okay
mean,
with that.
it kind of already is turn-based.
Yeah, it kind
Because
of is a little bit.
because it's football and it's when it's your turn,
Yeah,
it's your turn.
You have stats. You know,
Right.
So,
you have
to put
things you
that
can
into
consider.
perspective Jeremy, I'm going to tell you about this. I found this dice game that I bought for my dad, which I still have somewhere laying around somewhere. And it's a football dice game where you basically roll some dice.
First and goal.
I remember
First
this.
No, it's Go Long is the name of it.
Okay.
And it was actually a really cool like simulation kind of thing. Now, obviously, it's heavily luck based because you're rolling dice.
Oh yeah, it's rolling, right?
But it was a really interesting way to do football in a dice game, and it made sense, like the way it was set up and everything. And that's kind of what Madden is right now.
Yeah, there is another kind of dice football game called First and Goal that came out, 10 years ago or so, which is basically like that, but you have teams or you have regions, and each team was good at something. So their dice was heavily more towards passing or special teams on running backs, stuff like that. Yeah, it was a nice game. We actually tried to get a small league together, but things just fell apart. But yeah, it's something like that. But Madden going to like a full RPG type experience game.
Well, they've tried to do that with base of
great.
the franchise. It's just they're so shitty at doing everything that it just doesn't work. That's really what it comes down to. Because like, man,
So you're saying it just works?
it just
just
doesn't
works.
It just works.
Unlike
Drink.
Bethesda, it doesn't work.
That NFL, it just works.
Oh,
Everyone, you heard that? That's at least 3 drinks right there.
yep. we're all
Everyone,
gonna
you heard
die
that. You
today.
should be dead right now.
That's right.
Yeah, most of them will be okay. I mean, most of our viewers are over 21. They're mostly over 300 pounds, so they'll be
Oh my God,
fine.
so many of these things. Oh my gosh,
Oh, you're fine.
so many. I kill you.
Sharks for everybody.
Dead. I kill you some more.
Say sharks.
Yeah, blessed sharks for everybody.
Blessed sharks.
Oh, blessed sharks.
Mm-hmm.
I almost sharded.
You're just dropping the blessed deuces, huh?
That's right.
It really is. It really is.
Dude, magic too.
Again, it just works.
That's right.
Oh, we're gonna kill them. Why are
It's
these
just-
guys all like in school? What are they doing? What is the point of any
This
of
is-
that?
This is remote learning for them, okay?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh. This is what it used to look like before Zoom, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, Why are they
That's
like just
sad.
not paying attention to us? We're fighting bosses and blowing up stuff, and they're just like, nah, we're good, bro.
Oh.
We find the square root of 132.
This person is-
I'm dead.
Jared, why do you keep dying?
Because he's going offensive.
I am kind of going.
I
I'm on my
know.
offensive bar quite a bit right now.
Oh, I know.
Well, like you guys aren't really getting damaged that much. It's mostly just me because I'm the
It
squishiest.
doesn't help though if you die.
Well, I mean, if you guys start going down, no, it doesn't. But
My point.
I'm just trying to make it go quicker with the battle in general.
Just keep him off me. Stay over.
Where the hell is he? There he is. Come
There
here,
we
you
go.
little bastard.
Arrows for everyone. Dang it.
Hump the air. Hump the air. Hump the air.
Don't do that. The air did nothing to you, and it doesn't deserve that type of attention
Oh,
from
it
you.
deserves it so bad.
No one
Yes, it
deserves
does.
that. Consent. All right, learn it.
The air doesn't need consent.
Oh God.
The air forfeited that right when it became air.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
I can't really argue with that.
So basically, saying the air was asking for it by the way it dressed.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it wears nothing.
Yeah,
It's a
I
dirty,
know. What do you
dirty
expect?
whores.
That's right. That's exactly what we're saying.
You got into a light Sean Connery over there. You're all like,
That's right.
seriously? There. It wears nothing. That Johnny.
Junior.
Just like your mother,
The
Trebek.
dog's name was Indiana.
At least if you're going to do it like that, at least, you know, give it some money or something on the nightstand.
We have killed them.
Nope, never
We've
gonna call
killed
him.
them, making
Never
us
gonna
the
call him
victor.
again.
So, oh, okay, that didn't seem useful. I don't really know how useful any of this.
I don't
know
remember
that
any of this for some reason.
monster set is supposed to be really good in this from this dungeon. But...
This is
you
where
walk
Bran
over without
fell last
falling?
time.
Oh,
Oh boy,
Can
is this
walk
where
under
you
that
fell
falling?
like a few times, RJ?
yeah. Yeah, remember
ahead.
this?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, there's things behind us, but...
Yep, there we go.
you had to fall down.
Yep. Because I didn't take my time with it.
So, I've been playing an awful lot of Graveyard Keeper.
Oh, that
Lately-
was on sale on something else.
That is an amazing game. I'm just going to say that.
It's Stardew Valley for graveyards, right? Which is
kind
a
of,
good-
yeah.
like
That's
I like
pretty much what it is. I mean, you're basically you're running your a graveyard essentially, but you
Someone
also
pushed me.
have
Haha,
like
you fell down.
you
You
can
pushed
grow
me.
crops and
I'm coming back down for you too. Oh no, I died. I forgot you died
Aw.
here.
Yep. Yeah, just respawn at the way shrine, then take the portal. That's what I
portal.
did.
So
It's like
one of the
right there.
things that always prevents me from playing these Harvest Moon like games is a lot of them have like events in the game that you can miss if you don't like do certain things or go to certain places
Oh, yeah.
at certain times. Now Graveyard Keeper does not have that. So there are events in the game, but basically they will not trigger until you trigger them.
Yes. Sorry.
So that is something that I like in a game like that because I like to go at my own pace,
Mhm.
but I don't want to miss out on anything. So it's like the perfect game for me because you can do all kinds of cool stuff in that game. So highly recommended. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Is that on Steam?
It is actually. It just got released on mobile platforms as well.
For how much?
So, let's see. I think the
$10? It was on sale, I think.
it goes on sale for like I think it's like 15 or 20 is the normal price. I think. I don't know. I don't know if it's cheaper on mobile. It might be cheaper on mobile. I'm not sure. But it goes. I got it on sale for like nothing for like I think $5 or something during one of the sales.
Or maybe that was a $5 then.
Yeah,
That was
I'm pretty sure I got it for like $5 or something like that. So, which was totally worth it. I got to actually. I still got to get the DLC.
I
There's
picked
one
up,
for it, which is
I-
based on it's. I guess has something to do with Stranger Things because it's called Stranger Places or something like
Things.
that. Same font.
The video
It's
game.
called Stranger Things.
Oh.
A little different, but similar.
That's right.
Yeah,
So,
I randomly picked up Outlaws of the Old West for like
really.
$5, and it's basically it's from the same exact people that did Ark, but so it's a survival game, but it's an Old West survival game.
Nice.
Really different. Hey, whatever, for $5 is great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've really Wasteland 3 recently came out, and I've been really looking into that.
Oh.
And it's actually on Game Pass right now. If you have Microsoft Game Pass for PC,
Okay.
it's available through there. But I haven't installed it yet. But it looks really good and something I really I enjoyed Wasteland 2. Wasteland 2 was one of my favorite games.
I played
So-
the original Wasteland back in the day.
They have a remastered version of that now. I just realized.
I never played
I had trouble playing those games because I never knew what to do. I was always like,
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, they were not like, oh, go this way. No, you really had to pay attention and try stuff out
Yeah.
and everything. Like, it was really great.
Taste. I need a little bit of structure. Otherwise, I'm just like, I don't know. Like Graveyard Keeper is the perfect amount of freedom because you can just like do whatever you want. You could ignore graveyarding and just farm because there is an area for farming. You can create a zombie horde to do your dirty work for you.
That's great.
It turns into Plants vs Zombies.
I mean, there's not that I know of yet, but I haven't seen what's on the DLC. So,
Well, that's going to be the crossover with Stardew Valley.
yes,
It's actually made by the same person, or
there
is it
is
different?
like a story
I don't
going
think
on
it's
in the background, and it basically involves you getting back to your wife, I think, or girlfriend. So there's no marriage option in the game.
Well, you're death, so I don't think anyone would want to
Just
marry
keep me
you.
alive for like 2 seconds. There we go.
You're welcome.
So,
Yeah, pretty much. Whenever a boss gets down to 25%, Jared, just keep me alive for like 3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds tops. Instead.
Oh, that's cool.
But I have to.
I
get
try and
close
keep
to play.
everybody alive for more than that. Oh gosh, that's...
Sure you do.
I mean when
Does
I
it
want
work?
to.
Well,
Yeah, there
I
we
can
go.
if I want to. I just don't always want to.
Yeah, sure.
At
That's
least
what
you're being honest now.
I mean,
Oh,
I
God.
figured I'd let you guys know. Oh my goodness, there they are.
No, I don't want to read the book while I'm trying to fight things.
dead.
Yeah,
Can't read,
books
but I'm
are
also trying to
stupid.
see things.
Yeah.
This is the internet age. Screw books.
Yeah.
What is a book?
I love books.
So actually,
Why
speaking
can't they
of
just-
books,
Hmm.
I'm kind of pissed off a little bit
At
because
books? Yeah, me
Google.
too.
Books.
Well, there's that. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I know what you mean.
But audiobooks, basically.
Here, you read
Uh,
books. Shut up.
Nah, I know.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Google has this great tendency of bringing out a great product, and then after a couple of years, completely abandoning it.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
So
Well,
this time
it's not
it's Google
Stadia.
Music.
This
And
time
not
it's
too bad,
what?
actually. It's
Stadia was
Google,
terrible. I had the
it's
worst.
Google Music.
Oh,
So they're closing that down at the end of October. So
Nice.
I've uploaded like all my music library, like a couple audiobooks, things like that. And I like listening to audiobooks when I go out for walks or go out to do the yard or stuff like that. So I'm trying to find a good replacement, and they're pointing you towards, hey, use YouTube Music from now on. That's where everything's gonna be transferred to.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, can anyone guess the problem with YouTube Music?
You have to pay for it.
There's probably a long list to that, but
Commercial.
No, I don't mind the commercials. It is that it cannot be used in the background.
yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Not unless
you
you
gotta
have the,
YouTube
pre-
Red,
like
you
the
know.
premium account or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. You cannot use it on its own without using the premium in order to
Yep.
play it like when you're doing other stuff.
And whatever
Yep.
you're using it. So
Yeah, that's
So
why
I've
I
been-
don't use any of those services, and I just have my own physical music on my phone, or I'll just do
Yeah.
like Pandora for free and pick a station or something.
Well, I like having like my playlist and stuff like that. So I always
Yeah, I
have-
make my own playlist with my own music.
So
Yeah.
I
So-
have Flex, so I just put all
Yes,
my
that's
music into
that's
one
actually
spot.
that's actually what I'm starting to do. I have Flex as well. I use it for a lot of my movies or TV and stuff, but I've never used it for music before. So I imported all my music in, and it didn't read any of the ID3 tags whatsoever. It's like it's all various artists, all
That
whatever
sucks.
the crap.
How is your stuff labeled then?
Well,
only
that's the thing.
negative,
It imported into all one big folder. So I'm pretty much all today. I've been going through every single music file and putting in the structure of artist, album, or
Yeah.
throughout all.
Why wasn't it
5,000 or
already
so of my-
sorted like that? Like, all of
Because
my music,
again-
I have music from like the early 2000s, MP3s from the early 2000s that are still,
Oh, God.
The only issues I ever had with
That's
Flex not reading
weird.
something was my own music
Yeah.
and some of the local bands that
Yeah.
obviously it's not going to know
right?
what
They
the hell
wouldn't.
they
They
are.
wouldn't just
That's
know
it.
that. Yeah.
Those are the only ones I've ever had to touch. And even then, it still read the IDD tags correctly because I did them correctly. When I
Nope,
made
it didn't read any of these at all. So I had to go through, rename, make sure the ID3 tags were correct, rechange them if I need be, and change the entire file structures to everything else because
That may not be a Plex thing. That could be whatever your stuff is done.
that's what I'm kind of thinking a little bit,
Yep.
but still, it's
Because
like
I
the
never had an
entire
issue
day.
with mine.
Yeah.
That
so,
sucked.
It's horrible. Like we have everything on one system, and then oh no, we're closing that down. Fuck you. Go
Did
somewhere
you
else.
try refreshing the metadata in Plex?
Yes,
music?
yes, I removed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did all that crap.
That's why I just went with iTunes all those years ago, and I've just been
Fuck iTunes.
been just with
Yeah,
that.
I agree. Screw iTunes.
iTunes is such a horrible piece of software.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't use it for like my Android phone, obviously. But like I have an iPod
Well, no, I'm not
Touch.
talking about, I'm not talking about the mobile application itself. Like I'm talking about the actual desktop app. It was such a bloated piece of crap.
Nah, I didn't think
It's
it was that bad.
It was pretty bad.
It works fine.
Everything Apple did. was
It
so
works.
bad.
It works
Like,
fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't.
It works fine
There's
on a
no
Mac.
there's no ads.
It works fine on a Mac.
You can make playlists and
Doesn't
stuff.
even work fine on a Mac. It
I
really
mean,
doesn't.
technically, Macs don't work fine.
I've
so-
never had an issue with it.
I've come
The
across
o-
nothing but issues with those things.
Yeah.
only-
Yeah. Back channel, man. The back channels on that is
So it
Yeah.
seems to
Stupid.
be one of those situations where it's your mileage may vary.
Basically, yeah.
um
There's
I think
always
it's just
going
a
to be
user error thing.
Oh yes, always user errors.
I mean, I would say that's 95% of it.
no. With iTunes, it's
I
not
really
user
don't like
error. It's because Apple put so much stuff on there to collect all your information, no matter what you're doing
Oh, yeah,
at
for
all
sure.
times, that it screws up the program. That's really what it is. Like
I
because the older
like,
versions,
literally
iTunes
have
work-
never run into that. And like
Yeah.
I don't even I'm not even signed in, so it doesn't it doesn't matter. I
That
have
doesn't-
all
No, I'm gonna die.
I have all of my
Fire.
own, I have all my own physical stuff. Even when I've bought stuff from iTunes, I download it. I create MP3 versions of the songs because the AAC ones suck,
Yeah.
and then I delete the other ones, and then I back up all those MP3s, and I have them forever and ever and ever and ever.
So I just
And
don't.
I've
like
never had a problem with that.
anything Apple does because their user interfaces are so backwards.
Well, yeah, Macs are just.
Everything is like they're like, okay, here's everyone
They're like,
else.
it's
is
simple
like,
once you have the big learning
here's a
curve.
bunch of buttons so
Yeah.
that you know what how you're navigating on your phone. And Apple's like, here's one button for everything. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
It's simple.
don't
There's
know what
only
to
one
press.
button. But it's like, no, you don't understand. To turn on the computer, you have to like hit like the Apple button, E, up, 1, 2, 4, and then you also have to P somehow, and that's how it works. It just works, man. It,
It
just
just
works.
works.
So I'll give Apple this. Once you actually learn how they structure things, it
Still
makes
don't.
things easier on how to.
Yeah, I'm sure
navigate
Linux
and
is the
also
same
fix
way.
things. It is. It really. It is.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Because
is.
That's supposed to.
You just gotta
It's
put
based off of.
more
No,
time
all
and
the
effort
Linux
into
chat, yeah.
into learning all that
No,
stuff.
not.
It's a
No,
lot.
You're right. You're right.
It's a lot
There are
of.
a couple of basic ones, but yeah, it's just that we've been using Windows-based PCs for so long.
Well, that's my point, though. Is
That
that
is ingrained.
So I am
It's
Apple
like-
certified. I absolutely hate it, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm doing. And it's
Oh.
stupid. So there. That's
was-
what I say.
So this is basically how I describe the Apple versus Mac situation. So
Apple
Apple
versus
versus-
Mac.
I mean Apple versus
PC.
Windows,
PC,
Or Windows.
whatever.
Microsoft.
So
I'm an
basically,
Apple.
Windows came along and was like, "Hi, we're the metric system. Everyone uses us, and this is how it works."
Mhm.
And then Apple came along was like, "Screw you. We're changing the system to our own system, and
Yeah.
screw you."
We want to make
We're gonna-
things pretty, and the only way we can make things pretty is we do everything that we want to do. So fuck you.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. So fuck everyone else. We'll stay in this ecosystem, and whatever they do is great.
There you go.
Because Apple is they're really closed system. They really want to control every small bit of it,
Yes.
so they can get it
Yep.
exactly the
Yep.
way they want to. Which for some people is great. For other people is like, well, it's going to have to add on this, and then I want to use this type of hard drive with this type of RAM on it, so I can do this. And maybe it won't work all that great, but at least I'll be happy with it. So I don't care if it looks like a cardboard pizza box.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's. I'm not bashing Macs altogether. Like everything's bad about them, but
Like,
I knew real off it's not for me.
right, like if you're doing some kind of video or graphic production, they're good enough, and you know
I
they're
still understand how like what you're doing makes it better. Like everyone always
Right.
says, Macs are better for audio visual stuff, and I'm like,
Well,
how? Like,
here's
the-
what it was. It was back in the day they had the better software. Now,
Yes.
Okay.
now software's on
Same thing's
both.
on both.
Yeah, now it's both.
Basically, yeah.
So now it doesn't even. Now it really doesn't matter. Now it's just Apple is way overpriced for what you get, and you can't even
it's
like.
more of a status symbol now.
Yeah, it's more of a.
Yep.
It's more of a. Yeah, it's more of a first world problem at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's a status symbol if you can get the brand new iPhone that just came out last week,
Yeah, that's bullcrap.
or
I hate
the newest Apple product or system
Right.
that just was just introduced at Apple event like 2 days ago. Then yeah, you're a better person than everyone else around you.
I think we killed
that's-
everything.
Yeah, that's basically what it's boiled down to now.
Yeah.
Hey, mount? No, I cannot. I was hoping.
Well, stop
Everything
hoping.
touched us. Yeah,
That's a
we
life
killed-
lesson. That's a life lesson right there. Quit hoping for things.
Aw.
That's right. Because you don't need to hope, because you know why? It just works.
That's right.
And drink.
Just remember, don't shoot for the stars because you'll only end up missing the mark.
And you'll die in space.
Yep,
But
alone.
you can't live in space because you're a human.
I mean, unless you're an alien and you're watching this, then
If
yeah.
God wanted us to live in space, He would allow us to breathe in space, and He didn't. So stay away from space.
I'm not going to argue with that.
But we're in space, technically.
Well,
We're in
I
a
mean,
contained
We're
system.
in a protected part of space.
We're
Don't
in a
leave the
bubble.
protected part.
Well,
Like
you
the
can make a
atmosphere.
protective part. How about this? How about
Stop
we
upsetting
make a
the
protective
rainforest.
part and bring that with us, so then we're protected, right?
Nope.
Oh, we're not.
Nah, I don't know.
So we can't make some type of protective thing. I don't know, and maybe like
And
some
call
type
it
of
like a
propellant to
spaceship?
Get up there. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like a ship, like that you
That you
sail
put
with, but
into
it's for
space.
space.
That
Yeah,
sounds
If God
who would've
wanted us
thought?
to be protected from the coronavirus, He would have put mask on us. He didn't.
He
Oh,
did.
Right?
Jeez. Wear a mask, people.
all I'm saying is,
Oh,
how do you
gosh.
know coronavirus isn't punishment for something?
That's true, too.
It's
We'll
for the
still wear a
Rock
mask.
movies.
Like,
For a rock getting movies? Why is that?
Yes, that was
Why does that need to be punished?
Well, apparently he was.
keep me healed.
I don't know if you.
They, all it said, he just tested positive. That doesn't mean anything. The
Yeah,
corona,
yeah,
the-
he's on the other. He's on the.
Him-
Him and his family tested positive. They're on the other side of it, like they're getting better. but
Yeah.
they were like for 2 weeks, like down and out.
yeah.
Though there
I'm
is
sure that's a huge
something
exaggeration.
with even because he's fit, the fact that he has a higher BMI, and it's not even like a fat thing. It's
No.
literally they're starting to find that it's like because like NFL players and college football players got hit really bad with this with the heart issue because they have a higher BMI, and it's not that they're unfit. It's just that they have more weight on their mass, and I guess that's the thing that's causing the issue. I'm gonna die, huh? Or do we all
Everyone
die here?
jump down. Yep.
No, we're just
Yeah,
going for a
we all
swim.
die here, so you got to jump down.
Wee.
And somebody gonna land on
Just
me?
die.
You know what? I
Yeah.
did dive during
Yeah.
this. Remember the first time because I hit one of the rocks
I think
or
you
something.
jumped. So, oh my goodness! Oh, you missed me.
Yep.
Were you hoping I was gonna?
I
hit
was
you, or-
gonna try and have you land on me.
Why?
I don't know, just to see who it would kill, you or me,
Oh my gosh.
or
It would've
nobody.
killed neither.
Or if we were
Yeah.
lucky, both of you.
Hey.
Aw.
Aw.
Man can dream.
I said lucky, all right? Apparently we're not.
Nah, we'll
Nope.
never know.
Boom. Say
The
you know.
world
my
will
number one
never
rule?
know.
What was my number one rule? Don't hope for things.
Oh, I thought it was don't talk about Fight Club.
I thought it was don't drive on the railroad tracks.
Actually, no. It's a keep screaming the phrase, not the face, not the face. Oh my God! Please don't hit me in the face.
There you go.
No.
Oh, don't hit you. Oh.
Yeah. Don't.
I was confused.
Screw you! I'm working for Mel Brooks.
No one wants
That
to
movie.
work for Mel Brooks.
Oh, that's a great movie. I'm working for Mel Brooks.
What is that from?
Who's the guy?
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
It's been forever.
I've
since
watched
seen it.
that. Actually, I think I watched it with you guys.
Oh,
watched it.
if you have Hulu, Spaceballs is on there.
Well, I have the DVD.
Remember
Spaceballs, the DVD menu.
I remember Spaceballs. Remember Star Wars?
But do you remember the short-lived Spaceballs animated series?
Yes, I do.
do.
I don't.
It was
Remember
horrible.
Rick Moranis? Remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah,
He's a good dude.
Bro.
He left Hollywood to take care of his family.
he did.
Yeah, but he needs to get back. Actually, he is. He's going to be in the new Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about that.
'Cause he's a good
Unfortunately,
dude.
it's never going to come out because they started filming
Because
and then the
Corona.
Rona happened.
Yeah. Wait, we
Is
gotta
the
go
boss?
across the bridge.
Oh well, fuck that.
Why do you have to go across the bridge?
Cause I think we did this last time. We like went down, then we were like, no, wait,
Yeah.
it's across the bridge.
But normally you would have to go down. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's why we were confused.
All
I mean, technically, you can just go down.
oh,
and
no,
go up
no.
the
Oh,
stairs.
come on.
Okay, yeah, there's a staircase. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still stupid.
Glorious battle.
All right.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, did we get the thing for this?
yes. Yep, we got it.
Roll.
Thing.
Okay.
Do the roar.
Good luck, everyone.
So I don't remember the mechanics on this one.
I don't either. We're gonna find out together.
Hit it till it's dead. Hit it till it's dead.
Who serve me never
That is
Okay.
the worst idea I've ever heard of.
Should probably kill the minions. That's my first instinct.
Minion.
Kill the minions.
God, he's raising things. Whoops, that is the wrong button.
It's hard to raise a family, unless they're buried next to each other. So
Aha.
Don't be hasty.
Bom, 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 bom.
That's Han.
Sometimes it's okay to be hasty.
Oh shit! Don't
Never rush a necromancer.
ah,
Oh my
oh,
gosh.
that's not good.
Oh, get out!
Get
of the
out,
circle.
get out. He's already
Stay in the
mutated into
circle.
human form. Shoot it.
That sucks.
You should never have come here.
No, 4 is what I wanted.
Right.
Thank you.
I mean, the upside is he's not really moving around, so
Yeah, I like that.
Your fire.
Anytime there's bosses that we're fighting and they're stationary, it's the best thing ever.
Yep.
Then
Basically.
I don't have to worry about it. It's like, okay, I can just do everything else.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Yeah,
oh
thank
god,
you, Julie.
Nope. Screw Julie.
you leave Julie
Get
alone.
out.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
it's
in.
inside. In.
Oh, it is in.
In.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, obliterate.
So close.
Oh,
That was
jeez.
so close. Holy-
Obliterate.
Yeah, I
31,000
know.
damage.
I was outside for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, nope. It's in. It is
Nope.
in.
I was backing up, not looking at my health, and then I died.
Are you? Oh, are you dead? Oh,
I am
shoot.
dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Uh,
Bring him back.
You get to Jared.
Hold on, I can.
You're
I can.
right.
I got
Oh,
him.
oh,
Just
there you go.
don't get anything near me.
Nope,
Okay.
nope.
I'm keeping them all
Some-
over here.
Hold on. Jared sees the one thing that decided, no, I'm going to attack this guy for no reason.
Oh no!
Stay
Get
in.
in the thing. Get in the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Stay in.
Oh, my. Oh, dude. Res yourself.
I wish I could.
Hold on. There we go. Just keep things away from me for like 2 seconds.
Working on it. You know what?
Okay,
Screw it.
we're
There we
good
go.
now. We're good now.
Let's mode. Panic mode.
It's almost comical, Jared, for the fact that I'm just like, come on, what now? Like, I
Like,
killed
what
one thing,
happened?
there's another thing that comes through. Oh, look, now he's doing his ultimate thing. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, speak about ultimate. Let's start using my ultimate a little bit more. That'd be sweet.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Ouch.
Right out.
Oh, ow, ow, ow,
This is
ow,
an
ow,
outie.
ow, 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 ow. I can't. Oh, there we go.
Did I actually hit him with that? Oh, maybe.
You
Maybe.
should never have come here.
You should never have come here.
Shut up.
Yeah, you should have stayed in your home that you built with your own 2 hands.
Yeah, I called your coffin.
You should have just left when we came in, barging in here like cops.
Seriously.
That's right.
The no-knock warrant. Don't resist.
I love the new knock warrant. Just want to go up in someone's house and be like, police.
Dude, you don't even have to say that. Just burst down the door.
Whoa.
Out, 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 out.
Outhouse. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Tear you asunder.
Okay, so
Sunder.
movie time.
Yeah.
Ooh, movie time. I love movie time.
Roadhouse or The Matrix.
I've never seen Roadhouse, so
Matrix.
If you had to if you had to choose one, which one would it be?
Matrix.
I've never seen Roadhouse. I know
Keanu
of
Reeves,
it,
bitches.
but
Matrix.
I probably honestly would still go Matrix, just because that movie means things to me.
Yeah.
Out.
I have a way deeper connection with that movie than I will with
That's a good call.
Roadhouse ever. And it not at Roadhouse's fault, but just in general, like it just the way it's gonna be.
So we all pretty much Matrix.
cute.
We're
Yeah.
Going for Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
basic.
All right. So here's another one. In that case, Matrix
Done.
or Terminator 2.
Ooh.
For me, it's still Matrix.
Yeah.
So
but
you'll
that's
get so
close.
if
I
so
still
the
gotta
one
go
you don't
Matrix.
pick gets destroyed forever that no one will ever watch ever again.
Well, I mean, there's
Ah.
other Terminator.
Wait, so what? Say that again.
So if you pick like say Matrix, Terminator 2 is wiped out from existence.
What do
It
we
never
do?
it
Where do we go?
like it never
You can't stay
existed.
here. Not like this.
That's fine.
Does Terminator 1 still exist?
Yes,
I
Terminator 1
was gonna say
still
that is a good
exists.
question. That just means that the possibility of Terminator 2 could still happen.
Yep.
I feel
But
like
If it does happen, it won't be as good.
Honestly, I don't like James Cameron as a person. So I'm definitely
I like
going
that.
Matrix on this. But
I mean,
also
I'm not-
to
I'm
back
not a
up
fan
my
of the
point,
as people. So.
hold on, to back up my point, The Matrix revolutionized filmmaking for its time.
Yeah.
For its time, how they shot things, they did something nobody else had done before. So
Everyone copied after that.
yes,
Terminator
2
revolutionized Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Terminator 2,
Yeah.
great film and everything, nothing wrong with it.
It
Obviously a good
revolution-
film. But
Real
T2, if you want to be real here, like if Matrix, yes, a revolutionized film at that time. So did T2 at that time, because it started doing things with computer generated graphics, with advanced techniques, with the way things were being shot at the time.
We
like,
legit have something called bullet time. That's because
Right,
of
it's
the
because
Matrix.
of the Matrix. Like
that
like
affected video
CG
games. It affected
CG was, I think, still come. First of all, okay, now I'm mad because I freaking hate James Cameron taking credit for all this CG crap. Screw him. He's a faggot, and I'm just mad. I'm just mad about that. I freaking hate James Cameron. Screw that guy. He's taking credit for other people's work that he just threw a bunch of money at and said, "Give me this." And it's not even that good. Like T2 is fine,
We
but
are
Avatar sucks.
demonetized.
Nobody remembers Avatar. Nobody
We
cares
were
about
never
Avatar.
monetized.
Nobody will ever
Good
care
point.
about Avatar. Avatar was a fluke and a piece of
You know
crap.
what? I'm gonna add an addendum onto what you're.
Avatar can eat a dick,
I
to be
feel
fair.
like Avatar was overrated.
Yeah,
tell
it
me how
was
you really
totally.
feel.
Hey, James
So-
Cameron.
What did he do to your mother, man? Jesus Christ.
He's taking all this credit for something he didn't even do. It's CGI. Look what he did. It was already there. He just used it.
Yeah, actually,
Big freaking deal. The
honestly,
Matrix
Jurassic Park-
lined up a whole bunch of freaking cameras, used like 57 cameras, and created bullet time. Like, that
Okay.
is something.
Real quick, I'm going to stop you right there, Jared, for just a minute.
All right.
Does anyone have the heavy armor version?
What, really, dude? You're breaking up a freaking dude. No, go screw yourself. You just
I
broke up
bought-
a great rant for does someone have this
Oh
heavy
my God.
armor?
Timer.
I need someone to please clip his entire James Cameron rant from start to finish, and then songify it. Someone please songify this rant.
I do love when they songify stuff. So
Songify stuff is good.
yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
And honestly, I think Spielberg did way more than James Cameron ever did.
Yes.
because Jurassic
I will
Park
agree with
alone
that as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Totally.
Like any movie that holds up today,
Mhm.
on
Which
looks,
is a lot
and
of
that's-
Spielberg movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
agree.
And they used the earliest versions of a combination of CGI and practical effects,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they look great.
Yeah.
Yep.
And any James Cameron movie, including stuff like Titanic, looks like garbage today. And
Screw
it's because-
Titanic.
Yeah.
Titanic,
that's the other
also
thing,
another
too.
fluke. Terrible.
Well, no, it's because
That's terrible.
lonely middle-aged
Also
women.
another fluke.
Terrible.
So
lonely middle-aged women's a fluke.
yes.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So does
Remember
anyone
that,
have any
ladies. Remember that when you're middle aged, you're a fluke.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Don't really.
Okay.
Don't you?
So, Brandon, what did you need?
Actually, wait, the Grothdar set?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want heavy?
I need heavy.
I actually have the heavy.
Ooh.
I got light.
You don't need it.
I
for
have red,
anything, do you?
okay.
I don't think I need this, no.
Oh my god.
I've got it on 2 of my characters.
You have 2 of these?
Huh?
You have 2 of these?
No, I have. It's.
Oh, it's
listed
required
on-
for 2 of them.
Yeah, although one, I don't. I need to double check the one.
Oh,
The
sorry.
one for sure that I need it for is my
Mm-hmm.
tank. So
Oh, would you get? Oh, the medium. Okay, cool.
yeah, I got the medium. Thank you. Because that's got to go on my tank and it needs to be heavy.
Sweet.
It's one of the 2
I'm
armor.
glad I
Never
got
knew
it.
that Jared felt that way about James Cameron. That was great.
had
Steve
no
knows
idea
how I
you-
There's a
feel
lot
about
of things
James
you don't know
Cameron.
about it. Steve, what?
Steve knows how I feel about James Cameron.
Oh goodness.
Me and Steve have talked about James Cameron at work.
Does,
Oh,
how
I'm
does
gonna have
he
to-
feel
I'm-
about James Cameron?
He doesn't really care about him.
I'm gonna have to bring this up next Friday.
You should ask him. He knows. I'm dead
does.
serious. I want you to ask him
If anyone knows, it's Steve. So
because I told him exactly what I just told you guys, and he was like dying laughing.
nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
definitely ask him about it because he knows.
That's funny.
Holy hell. I don't have enough passion for my own wife with how much you hate James Cameron.
Look, you don't know what James Cameron has done to my brother. So
Wow.
Yeah. And I love my wife. But you hate James Cameron.
I
He
really
really does.
do.
he really does.
It's not so much that I hate him. It's just I hate the
a little
idea
bit
of
that you hate him.
people giving him so much credit for something that he didn't actually do. That he kind of made it appear that he did that, but he really didn't. And like his movies that he made that are big, like Avatar, Titanic, stuff like those, especially really just those two.
The Abyss.
It doesn't matter.
I did not like
It doesn't matter. Those
I love
specifically
these
those two, just not really that great of movies. Like it's just ridiculous that Avatar sat sat number 1 for so long.
China.
It's really just pathetic.
China.
where the
I'm
heck
dumb.
is?
It's got to be because like I don't know. It's like nobody remembers that movie. Like,
Okay, so
I don't know.
so
I've
you get
never
rid of
seen
James-
an Avatar super fan. Never heard of one.
so if you get rid of James Cameron, like you kill him as a baby,
Sure.
you no longer have Escape from New York, no Snake Plissken. In
Never
other words, no basis for Snake in Metal Gear Solid. So
Yeah.
You know what? The
Never
Japanese
had-
would have found somebody.
Yeah.
They're fine.
you get rid of the Terminator. So no Terminator, no Terminator 2. You get rid
Did
of all that.
he write it?
Yes,
Okay.
he wrote Terminator.
Okay. I'm all right.
You get rid of Rambo: First Blood Part 2.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody
So-
would have wrote
Yeah.
another Rambo.
Well,
I
Steven
mean,
Stallone-
Rambo was
Steve-
great. I don't know. First Blood.
co-
was-
He co-wrote that with Sylvester Stallone, so it'd probably be out there with Sylvester, but not as good. You also
Okay.
get rid of
better. Who knows?
you also get rid of Aliens, not Alien, Aliens. The one
Also,
where Sigourney Weaver
not
kicks
the
ass
first one.
everywhere.
Not as
Okay?
good as the first one.
See, here's the thing. I don't want to
okay.
kill
We'll
him
talk about
as a
that later.
baby.
You want to kill him as a teenager? Then I understand. But this is,
That-
you also get rid of the Abyss, one of my personal favorites.
Okay,
So, like,
okay. Okay, how about this? Okay, we kidnap him, tie him up, and just take all his ideas from him and use the good ones and throw out the bad ones.
So also Terminator 2.
Look,
That's
I'm
gone.
not saying that he's
Point
not
break.
talented in maybe like writing movies and maybe even like
True
directing them
Lies.
how he sees fit.
True Lies. Come on.
True Lies, that's a good that's a fine film.
I never saw it.
That's the one with
Oh.
Arnold and
Go
Jamie
watch
Lee
that.
Curtis,
It's
isn't it?
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I don't
Tom
like
Arnold.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
a good movie. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I like that movie. Mostly because I like Arnold, but
He
that's a good
wrote,
movie.
Directed and produced that. So
Yeah,
that was all him.
that's fine. I'm not saying he's bad at what he does. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
he's not as good as everybody thinks he is, and I'm sick of hearing about it. And also, I want to point out that not that this matters, but it matters to me because I laughed because it gave me joy. We were going through at work. It was like the top 10 list of like people who are worth X amount of money, and Jim Davis was above James Cameron, and that made me happy
Mm,
because Garfield for the win.
yeah.
I love Jim Davis. Jim
I love
Davis.
Garfield.
And like I said, that means
And I
nothing.
hate Mondays,
Money
bitches.
means nothing. I don't care about that. I don't care that, but that still gave me a little bit of joy.
It
Just-
warmed your cockles.
It did. It really did because you know what?
say
I'm-
that.
You would just enjoy personal pain. You enjoy another person's pain, and that's
Look,
okay.
it's not
See,
it's
one
not even his
specific-
pain because
I
he's still worth
understand.
like $600 million or whatever it was. But it's just I just don't like that everybody gets all hot and bothered by James. Oh, James Cameron, James, like he just stop, just stop.
Who are you hanging out with? This is, oh man, hear about James Cameron?
But no,
You know what
like-
James Cameron
like-
had for dinner tonight.
No, but just like everybody that's just like 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 Avatar this and Titanic and like
Yeah, I
he
think
did
Avatar was
he
over.
did all this like Avatar
who
was
are these
revolutionary.
people?
Everybody,
people?
everybody who says anything about these
Everybody.
movies, like you, specifically you now just said he did
Yeah.
something for movies. No, he did
Yeah.
not. He did nothing. He did nothing
I
in,
said-
he did
he
nothing
directed-
revolutionary that the
directed-
Matrix did. That's my point.
He wrote, directed, and produced
He can-
Terminator 2.
Anybody can
Okay.
do that.
At that time of 1990, yes, anybody can do that. And at that time in 1991, Terminator 2 was considered the peak evolution of movies at that time.
Right.
Until something else came along, like The Matrix, to do even better than that. I'm not saying he's the end-all, be-all of everything on this world. I'm saying at that time, he raised the bar, and someone came behind after him and raised the bar even more.
I would
Right,
like
but
to say
I'm saying that like people use Avatar as like, oh, it's all the CGI he did. Oh my goodness, and like
Avatar was
he
pretty,
invented
but a
motion
fucking mess.
capture. Like people say he invented motion capture and crap like that. No, he didn't do any of that stuff. Like I'm just sick of it.
He made it better. He made it look pretty as hell, but the
He
entire thing
he
as a
dumped a
movie-
lot of money into it.
Yes, and he made
He
a
was
very
the
pretty
only
movie.
fool to dump a lot of money into it, and China paid him off. Like China, it paid up with China. I don't know. I'm just saying, the Matrix made like the Matrix. Like everybody does that for the first 10 years after the Matrix came out. People for the first 10 years after T2 came out, people weren't doing like Terminator stuff all the time.
They were copying some of the ideas and stuff off of that. Yeah, there were
ideas like
movies.
what though specifically.
It was mostly the camera techniques that they used on that. It was
Okay.
very emotion based on here.
There was no camera techniques.
Yeah,
it's I love
just
the Terminator movies. Too.
like
There was
I would
just
say.
nothing in
Oh,
there.
really?
I would say I would say like
I
okay,
wouldn't
he
say
put
there
maybe
was
he
any.
put cameras in spots that they didn't before because the camera might get damaged and they didn't want to risk it, but he did because he was throwing money at it again. Like, and that's fine. He can do that and show people that it can work. That is fine. That's just you shooting something in a different spot, so to speak. The Matrix made a thing. Like it's a thing now because of them. Nothing is because of James Cameron.
I'm just enjoying the dynamics here.
Like,
so.
it's-
This is nuts.
It's just I don't. It's not. I'm not saying he. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that
I
he
would like
doesn't
to
know
point
what
out
he's doing.
something else. Having said all that you guys have said back and forth between your two sides of the debate, let's throw.
All I'm saying is I can't wait for Avatar 2 and 3 in 2022 and 2024. So
Throwing out
we're going there.
It's gonna be
together.
nothing new.
throwing out both James
all I'm gonna
Cameron
say.
and the Wachowski.
Wachowski.
Let's throw out
Well,
both.
no, Wachowski brother and sister.
Well, yeah,
well, no,
now.
actually, they're both sisters now. So
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah. So they still have X and a Y. So
Right.
So
Can't get rid of that.
throwing out both of those two groups, those movie groups,
Oh boy.
I still would submit as an argument that had James Cameron not climbed the peaks he climbed, and the Wachowskis not climbed the peaks that they climbed, that someone else would have climbed similar, if not the same peaks at some point.
Right.
Yeah, it will happen. Like
Right.
this is the progression of
Right.
movies, and more importantly, of technology.
Yep.
Something will come across from the bones of something else.
Right.
And that's
And
how,
I agree with
like,
that too.
Yeah.
I totally agree that somebody would have figured it out eventually because in the end of everything, someone does figure pretty much everything out. Especially with the
real
internet,
quick-
you can figure out a lot of stuff, and then you can, it just, it would happen for sure. But
So a
Great.
rebuttal to everything, by the way. Keanu Reeves, he wins. Sorry.
yes,
It's Keanu Reeves. Like that's
Keanu
the answer
Reeves.
to everything in the world.
Right.
What was?
And speaking of Keanu Reeves, I saw the new Bill and Ted, and it is awesome.
Nice.
And it is the
Okay.
movie that everyone needs to see.
I
Awesome.
have it. I have it.
Today.
I haven't watched it yet because we need to
Great.
watch. Because we need to do a marathon of 1 and 2 before we watch
I
So-
it.
did that.
We
Yeah,
watched
so-
1 and 2 not yesterday, the day before, because I have them on DVD. We're going to see the new one in the drive-in this weekend.
Nice.
oh, cool.
Because that's the only place that's playing it that isn't streaming, basically.
Right.
So
I didn't realize they were open.
Yes, apparently they are.
Cool.
I mean, it's you're still socially distancing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the one
So-
movie theater that
Yeah.
is social distancing because everyone's in their own
Honestly,
car.
The coronavirus has been really good for the drive-in because.
Oh yeah, they've been booming. They've been booming.
Did they
since all
ever? Did
this.
they ever shut down? I don't even know.
I
I mean,
think they might have at the beginning, but like
They
So
had
here's-
to, right?
here's
Because
the
nobody
thing,
was
yeah.
releasing anything,
here's the
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
right? Maybe I don't
The
know.
other- Well, the other part of that is they're only open at a certain time of year.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they're only
not
open during the
all year
summer here,
round.
yeah.
In the
Right.
winter, they're not open.
Yeah.
So when Corona started, it was still kind of cold out. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They would have been
You know,
closed anyways, probably at
it
that
would have
point.
been closed
Right.
anyway. Probably.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I don't know when they opened. And you also raised the point of people had kind of stopped releasing movies. So
Right.
but once they started releasing new movies, they opened, and
Well, good for
So-
them.
we're going to see movies at the drive-in again.
What? It's a twofer, right? What's the other movie?
I haven't looked to see if there's a second movie in addition to
Oh, okay.
Bill and Ted. I'm really just going for Bill and Ted.
No,
honestly.
that's what
That's
you
what I
usually
want.
do, but usually they show
if-
two.
Yeah, if the other movie's good, great. If it's not, then okay, I can take a.
Right.
Right.
make
That's
fun
when
of
you eat or whatever and just
Right.
chill and relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let
Totally.
me check. The Vintage Drive-In is doing Bill and Ted and okay, that's random. He Can Happen to Anyone, starring Russell Crowe for some reason.
Oh, that's the.
Does that make sense to anyone else out there? Because I'm like,
That's the road rage. That's the road rage one.
I
Yeah.
don't even know.
So,
I'm probably not going to stay for that one because I
yeah.
don't care.
Yeah. If Bill and Ted is first, then yeah. That's the other thing
although
too.
I've
If the
heard-
movie you
I've
want to
heard
see
it's
is
a pretty
first, then you can
interesting
leave.
movie. But it's not one that my wife would want to see probably. So we'll probably just stay for Bill and Ted. Luckily, Bill and Ted is the first one. So
Yeah, that's good.
see that. And then
Wow,
just
they're
be
really-
like, "Okay,
That's like the
Oh, hey.
headliner being Aerosmith and like the band behind him, Nickelback. It's like, come
right,
on.
exactly.
Like, come on. It's
So-
like Aerosmith going on first and then opening for Nickelback. What the hell, dude?
And then everybody
If
leaves
you're
after,
there for Nickelback,
after
then you just
Aerosmith is off.
you got great things. So
oh, you can't even say
You
that with a
guys
straight
know,
face.
okay? You guys would like to
Straight
go
face.
this weekend to the drive-in. They have 4 screens. So the one screen
got
is
4?
Bill and Ted. He Can Happen to Anyone. Yep. So Bill and Ted and He Can Happen to Anyone is one of them. The other 3 screens are let's see. One screen is Jurassic Park and then Jaws.
okay.
Screen
Oh.
2 is New Mutants and then Deadpool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. New Mutants is finally going to. Hold on.
Finally got it.
You know what's going to happen?
It's
Every
not really
copy
that
of New
bad.
Mutants is going to melt when they start using it.
Yeah.
Because that movie is the most cursed movie ever. That movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago.
It's not good though, RJ. I looked it up.
I know
on
it's
Rotten
not good. I'm
Tomatoes.
sure it isn't.
Terrible
I'm
rating.
sure it isn't.
Yeah.
The last
I haven't
screen
seen
is
it, so.
Spider-Man: Homecoming and Spider-Man: Far From Home, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool. What
like
what drive-in is that at?
That's the Vintage Drive-In.
They have 4 screens? I thought they only had 2.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Apparently, they have 4.
Huh.
Maybe they added
4
more
giant
because of COVID.
screens. Yeah, I
know?
guess so,
I've also
huh?
never been to a
Yeah.
drive-in.
What?
You should
Really?
Yeah,
check it out.
I've
You
never
should
been
check
to
one
one.
out. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I guess they do have
Great.
4
Actually,
screens.
I
my
always
wife
wanted
has
to.
never been to one either. So,
Yeah.
which really surprised me because I feel like that would be something her family would have done, but apparently not. So,
Huh.
so
Yeah,
we're
we used to
going-
go like once a summer, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Like
it's
for a couple of years there, we were
fine
going
stuff.
every summer.
Well,
or
because they
something.
also had like mini golf and an arcade.
Yeah.
and there was food there.
Yeah, you go chill.
It was
and-
like a whole day. You know, we'd go like earlier in the day before the movie started and hang out there and do stuff.
we went. I think it was 2016,
Mhm.
and that was the last time we went. And they had like a big inflatable like bounce house slide
nice.
thing for like the kids and everything. Yeah, they were doing it up, man. Yeah, but I like the drive-in.
Yeah.
It's always a fun time.
We always had fun going to the drive-in. I mean,
Yeah.
that was always big for us. That was like when we were kids. That was like a big thing.
Oh yeah, that was a trip, man.
because I mean, because you're there until after midnight if you watch both movies.
Oh yeah,
And then
Yep.
you know, like I said, they have they have the arcade, they have the mini golf. You know, there's food there. It's like a big party, man. And then you get to watch, you know, the movie in the car, and that's always exciting when you're little.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good time, man. Drive-in, man. I that is one of my favorite things from when I was a kid was going to the drive-in.
Support your
I haven't
local
been to
drive-in.
a decade at least, so maybe 2. So yeah, support
Yeah,
your
well,
local
for me.
drive-in.
Yeah.
You guys want to
If
go
your
see a
drive-in's
movie
open.
outside the house? Go
Yep.
to a drive-in.
Yeah, man.
Have some fun, man.
Didn't even think about that. It's a good call.
Yeah.
Oh, in other notes, off topic.
Yes.
I figured out how to move stuff around on the UI. It was just bugged because it just works.
It
Oh,
just
nice.
worked.
I was doing the same thing I was doing before. The thing was just bugged for some weird
Yeah.
reason. Yep. So it wasn't
Oh,
me the whole
geez.
time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know where you go from that. I mean,
I mean, that's it, man.
that's it
Go
for
watch
me.
Bill
That's
and
it for
Ted.
me, folks.
it
That's
is
right.
it is literally the movie that we all need at this point. It is the perfect pandemic movie of the world going to crap. It makes you feel good.
All right.
It, you know what? It's over 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that alone makes me think it's a great movie because a sequel 30 years apart from its original movies and with the original actors.
Bankrolled by the
Putting a
original
good-
actors, by the way.
What's that?
They basically bankrolled it. Keanu Reeves
Oh, I
and
didn't
Alex
know
Winters
that.
bankrolled. Yeah, the executive producer is Keanu Reeves and Alex Winters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so that, I mean, that getting that high of a score on Rotten Tomatoes means it must be an amazing movie. Like,
It was really good.
I've stopped like watching those types of score reviews and stuff like that. It's not for me. It's not a great indicator anymore of like, oh, this is going to be good. Like I go by word of mouth, especially from people I know. And
Yeah, what is
true.
a good indicator
Yeah.
is everyone I know says it's
Yeah.
great. And like
Yeah.
everyone should go watch it. It's not obviously it's not a perfect movie. It's not Citizen Kane. It's freaking
No.
Bill and Ted. It's
Right.
fun.
Oh.
It's funny. All the jokes pretty much hit. It's a good story and it's an awesome ending to a trilogy.
nice.
So there you go. That's my
Okay.
5-second review.
All right. Like I said, it's on the list. It's
Yeah,
definitely on
good.
the list.
That's good. That's high praise from RJ, especially
I don't say
considering
a lot.
he's such a big Keanu Reeves fan that if it was a terrible movie, he would say so.
Mhm.
Oh, RJ. Speaking of
cry.
Keanu Reeves, have you seen the Netflix movie Always Be My Maybe?
Yes.
Yes, with I made him
Jared.
I made him watch it.
Yep. It was
Yeah.
great.
That's a fantastic
yes,
movie,
it-
by the way.
Yes, it is a
It
fantastic
is a.
movie.
I've we've watched it I think 3 times so far.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yep.
If anyone out there hasn't seen it yet and you have Netflix, please. It's a kind of a romantic comedy. Yes.
It's a rom com.
It's a rom com, but it is absolutely.
I liked
hilarious,
it, and I don't like
was
rom
great.
What
coms.
is it called?
So
Always Be My Maybe.
Okay, I haven't seen it, so
Okay.
it stars a young RJ.
Ali Wong and
Randall Park.
oh, Randall Park. That's it. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
okay.
And Keanu Reeves does play a part in it
Yep.
as himself.
As himself.
Mhm.
And
Nice.
it's fantastic.
And yes. So and the end song itself is also great. So
Yeah, it's just I love that movie. Everything about that movie is great to me.
Mhm.
yes.
Yep. I agree.
That's
yeah, so if
awesome.
you have Netflix and you haven't seen it, because it's
If
a
you want your
Netflix
Keanu
movie,
Reeves
watch
fix.
it. Yeah.
You're getting a lot of recommendations tonight, everyone. There's a lot of good stuff going around right now. So be sure and check all of that stuff out, and be sure and check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube page. We've got lots of board game reviews. We've got more playthroughs, all the ESO dungeons on normal mode, a bunch of them on vet right now. So be sure and check those out. I think we've got when's our next board game review video going up, Bub?
Probably in the next week or two here.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's our part 2 for our coronavirus special board game review. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, check that out on our YouTube page.
Hold on.
That's
Did you guys get coronavirus while playing this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jared almost passed out at one point.
Well, I lost that bet.
So be sure and check that out, and also check out our Instagram, which I pretty much run I post board game pictures, and I do memes every Monday related to board gaming in general. And also, of course, follow us on Twitch. If you're a Twitch user, make sure you follow us on there. And also check out Jeremy's YouTube page, which he's doing called Undesirable to Undeniable, about his weight loss journey, which is at over 100 now, right? I think, Jeremy, is that right?
Yeah, a little bit over 100. Right now, current weight is standing about 348.
Nice.
So since I started about 450, like I said, this is definitely a good thing. But yeah, but check out the video. It's mostly just my journey, my struggles at times, or my victories through it. Hopefully you get something good out of it. If nothing else, make sure you can laugh at that person and said, hey, at least that's not me.
So
Yeah, I
in
know
other
you
words,
posted a
you-
new video
I'm
a
not
couple
sure
weeks
I've
ago, I
ever
think it
been
was.
this far up before.
So
Yeah,
happened to
yeah.
someone
New
So
ones should be
Jeremy,
going up hopefully
you-
this week.
so Jeremy, basically at this point now, you are down a cheerleader wearing chainmail. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, cheerleader wearing chainmail. Yeah.
Pretty good.
all right.
That was also my high school nickname, but yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
So okay, so be sure
you
to
were
check
the
out
Bob
that.
at the pyramid. No.
And
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh,
Oh.
and we're moving on. Brandon.
also be sure and watch out for RJ's YouTube channel, which is coming at some point.
I got a couple things actually now in the works. So
Excellent.
yes, a Buffalo Sports pod or video cast on YouTube that we're doing. That isn't me, and I'm gonna be part of it. So that's coming, which is really cool. And then I'm gonna have my own channel.
Nice.
Things
Wait,
are
did you come
coming.
up with a name yet, or did that?
No, someone help me out.
Okay, so for those of you watching, if you have an idea for a name for RJ's YouTube channel, leave a comment in the video with your idea or ideas. We'll take more than one, and hey, maybe your idea will get used. RJ, give us a little quick rundown of what you're going to be doing on your YouTube page.
So on top of video game reviews, obviously, there's going to be reviews on new tech that's coming out, things like that, home theater stuff. So it's going to be like basically a nerd central,
Nice.
you know.
I'm
So
assuming there's also going to be Bill's stuff as well going on there.
No, I have I'm working with a group actually. With
Oh,
that.
okay.
And so,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So yeah,
that's right.
I'll have two different things. So
That's right.
I know it's a lot all at once, but
so let me make sure I understand this correctly. It's going to be a couple of white guys talking about nerd stuff on the internet. Is that right?
well, when you say a couple of white guys, if it's just me, then one single white guy.
One single white
Okay.
guy
Single?
talking about nerd stuff on
But
the
I
internet.
can't help that.
That is so original that everyone's going to check it out.
I am Sicilian. Does that count for anything?
This day and age, no.
Yeah. If
18,
anything,
1800s, maybe.
Ooh, how about this? It'll be an 1800s theme.
There you go.
ooh, I like it.
Nerd Central.
As
There you
long as you stick with
All
not
about
as
those
long as you stick
flying
with everything that's
buttresses.
1800s. In other words, not being on the internet and not having a healthy mouth.
Oh.
Yes,
Ooh.
that's right.
Those
And,
are two things I cannot do.
Well, then you're just not really trying hard enough now, are you?
Probably not. I guess I need to start brushing my teeth with Skittles now.
There you go.
Aw,
I just did mine with M&M, so catch up.
Oh,
yeah. And for those of you who play ESO and are not just watchers of ESO, be sure and check out the event going on that started today, actually, which is the Imperial City event. So you're going to get rewards for doing the daily quests in the Imperial City, not in Cyrodiil. So it's only Imperial City. Any events, bosses you kill, not events, I'm sorry, daily quests, bosses you kill, and also killing the final bosses in either of the DLC dungeons is going to get you a special crate, which will have rewards in it. They've got some outfit styles and I think some mounts as well and pets that are going to be available in those
You know,
randomly.
in Aldrin,
And if you
the
do
red
do
lives in a
the
massive crab shack.
daily
It's
quests, the
not
first one you
really
turn in will
a
also
dog.
get you 3 tickets to use at the Empresario for the normal. Actually, what they've started doing lately, the Empresario is actually selling furniture now. They started doing that last event. So there's furniture themed towards the event, basically. So this event, you can buy Imperial styled furniture and a couple of Daedric items as well. So be sure and check that out if you're interested in that, if you play ESO. But other than that, thanks everyone for watching, and be sure and join us here next week for the first of the 2 Imperial City dungeons, which the event will still be going on, so you will actually get a chance to see the reward crates, because we're all going to get one for killing the final boss in the dungeon. So be sure and tune in for that. And thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you guys next week right here on Discard and Draw.
Don't
See
forget
everybody.
to leave your review of Avatar below.
No.
And James Cameron discussion.